Super easy, muy fácil, tío, vamos. This is a base that you can use for every single shot in Padel. So every single shot has these 10 aspects. So let's get into the video. Vamos! Hello and welcome everybody. Today we are in Oosthout in Voorhout and we're going to do 10 biggest technical mistakes and we're going to start right now. Vamos! Comien! Andiamo. Mistake number 1. A fast backswing. The backswing should always be in slow motion. So if your preparation is fast, it is super difficult to control everything that happens after. If the racket is fast, it can never be slowed down that easy anymore. So when you prepare, slowly preparation and wait with the racket. Doesn't matter what shot. Mistake number 2, a late preparation. If you prepare late, then most of the time you have to prepare fast. And that's why you maybe think, oh Sven, it's so hard for me to play slow. Yes, because your backswing is super fast. Slow down the pace of the backswing and do that by preparing early. So before the ball bounced on your side of the court, prepare your racket. When the ball is in the air and you want to play a bandeja, prepare your racket and wait in the preparation mode. Because you can solve anything. So if there is a lot of wind, like right now, if I'm here, I can do this and I can adjust. If you have to go up, and then you have to, yeah. So if the ball is coming and you have to go up and then hit, then it's more complicated. Mistake number 3, a big backswing. In Padel, you don't need a big backswing. You just need a small backswing and a backswing that is not moving at all. So why are you waiting for? Prepare small and compact. Keep the hands close together with the forehand, with the bandeja, with the serve to make your backswing smaller, because a big backswing you don't need, because if you play fast the ball comes back against the wall and your opponents can lob you or play a bajada and kill you. A slow backswing could be preparing like this. This is a good drill, by the way. Put your student or put yourself here and then swing the racket. Slow backswing. Some people go all the way there in a circle, super difficult. From here and no more than this. So it's there, there, and there. You shouldn't go further than this as well. So this is the drill. This is the magic. This is the key to success. Muy fácil, tío. Big messing with the volleys. Super complicated point for you. So that's too big of a swing. Slow, that's it. And then I can win the point. If your preparation is smaller, you can also play with more slice. That is super impossible. Super impossible. That's really impossible, guys. If something is super impossible. Mistake number 4, your preparation is always the same. No, tío. The preparation should be super adjustable. So if the ball is high, prepare high. If the ball is medium, you prepare medium. If the ball is low, you prepare super low. Or if you play the lob, then it's the only time that your preparation is lower than the ball. Then you play the ball up from low to high. And when the ball is super high, you can play the ball from high to low. But for the rest, the preparation should be at the same height, because that makes the ball go more flat. So with your forehand and your backhand without the wall, prepare on the same height. When you have a bandeja, prepare a little bit higher than the ball. So if my preparation is very high, then the ball is high. The ball comes off the wall too much. So the preparation should also be a little bit lower, forehand and backhand. If you work with a ball machine that gives you the same ball every time, your technique actually gets worse because you're learning to prepare the same. And the preparation should always be depending on the ball that is coming. So learn to adjust. So when you do a drill or a basket drill, it's okay, but change the balls. High ball, low ball, medium ball, fast ball, slow ball. So you have to adjust your backswing because that's where you learn. Vamoos. Mistake number 5, a late contact point. So if you hit the ball behind you, it is super difficult to get the ball back. So try, sometimes also with the wall, then you hit the ball too early, then the ball's actually behind you. So you have to wait with the back wall as well, till the ball's in front of you, and with your regular shots as well. Super important. It's also, if you hit the ball behind you, this might be a reason that you are hitting the backhand with 2 hands, because it's super hard to get power. That's because the ball's behind you and not in front of you. If you hit the ball slightly in front of you, next to you, then it's super easy to get the ball over the net comparing to when you hit the ball late. Mistake number 6, using the body to play the ball. You should never use your body to play the ball. Try, when you play a forehand or a backhand or a bandeja, to turn your body and to hold that position during the shot. So you don't move that much. With tennis, you might do that because you have to generate way more power. And with paddle, it's like absolute control. So you force yourself to only keep the hand and the arm moving, and that's it. But you do need to turn your body and then hold that position. It's super important that you turn before you hit the ball, but then hold. Vamonos. Super complicated. Here, there. Bandeja, the same. Here, there. Kick smash, the same. This stays the same. Feet stay the same. Videos stay the same. Hope not. Mistake number 7, being too close to the ball. So when you want to hit that ball, you should go towards the ball, but also away from the ball. So there are 2 types of footwork as well, going to the ball and going away from the ball. Sometimes you have to go to the ball and also away from the ball. If you run straight towards the ball, then you hit the ball too close to you. So you need to go to the ball and make space, because that's way easier. So try to keep like a basket space in between. If you hit the ball super close to you, so not very wide from you, then you hit the ball too much upwards. And if you play the ball up, then your opponent gets an easy volley and kills you. And you lose the match, the tournament. Mistake number 8, no follow through. Could be enough. Just So you should always do a follow through with paddle. There are some shots like the volley in paddle where you do follow through, and with the tennis volley you don't really make a follow through. So if you just stop the racket, you make less contact with the ball. So when I stop it, it doesn't go through that much. So I need to follow through to give some extra slice. You make longer contact with the ball. It gives you precision, it gives you speed, it gives you 0 pain in your arm, because if you stop with your motion, that's why you got that tennis elbow. So start follow-throughing. Follow-throughing. You have to start follow-throughing. I think that's a new that's a new word. Start follow-throughing and subscribing. Mistake number 9, too much follow-through. So some players, they go from tennis to paddle and they have a very big termination. So they end like over the shoulder. That's not something I recommend, because the termination also depends on where the ball is going. So if you end very high, the ball will go high and it will go out and you hit the glass. And the termination of the tennis swing is slightly different than the paddle swing. The paddle swing is lower because you hit more flat. What is also important is that when you smash, I saw you smashing the other day, and you hit the net. That's because the termination went down. And if you go forward a little bit more, then it went in. So the termination is okay, but it should be in the right direction. So if you smash, it goes down, but also forward. And that's very important to know, that the termination is one of the most important things to give, to have a good precision and to not get pain in your arm. Venga, vamos, tío. If you do too much follow through, you don't have time as well. Vamos. There's too much power. It's a point. It's more complicated. So now I'm lifting the ball up too much. It's just there to keep it low as well, not so high as well. Super easy, muy fácil, tío, vamos. Mistake number 10. And it's not really a technical thing, maybe it's more about the footwork. That's what I saw a lot of times, is that you're stepping through the ball. And that's not something you want. You want your entire body to be still, to be on one specific, like Sasha's doing now. You cannot see that, but she's doing it right now. That you're on one place and you force yourself to stop moving, you hit the ball, and you remain super calm. So you should think of a way that your body is super calm. This is especially from the back, and at the net you should step and hit at the same time. It's better to hold the position. Hold. 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 I think the most important thing that I learned in Spain was not the tactics, was not the technical part, it was the energy I had on the court. Most of the time, if you come from tennis to paddle, you have too much energy. When I play tennis, I kill the ball every time. That's why my tennis level is not amazing. But when you play paddle, you have less energy. So your feet are fast, but you're in control. Yeah, so your hand is slow and your feet are fast, but you're calm, you're zen or Sven the entire time. Venga, vamos, tío. Thank you everybody for watching. I hope you liked this video. If you want to see more videos of this, please like the video and subscribe and become a member, because now we have a members thing. So if you want me to analyze your technique, or do you want me to coach you, let me know. You can message me, or you can go directly to YouTube or Facebook and become a supporter on Facebook and a member on YouTube. Where are you waiting for? Hasta luego. Ciao. Adios.